Why your environment controls your habits. What if the reason you keep falling off track is not a lack of discipline, but the space around you? Most people think habits are built only through willpower, but the truth is that your environment is always shaping your choices before you even realize it. The things you see, the things you reach for, and the things that are easiest to do all influence how you behave every day. That means your habits are not just about motivation. They are deeply connected to what is visible, available, and convenient. In this video, we are going to break down why your environment controls your habits, how your surroundings quietly guide your actions, and how small changes in your space can make better habits feel easier and more automatic. Why environment matters. Your environment matters because it removes decisions from the equation. If healthy food is right in front of you, you are more likely to eat it. If your phone is beside you during work, distraction becomes the default. If your gym clothes are laid out the night before, working out suddenly feels easier to start. The space around you acts like a silent system of cues. It can support your goals or sabotage them without saying a word. Even clutter, noise, and poor setup can quietly weaken your consistency by making good habits feel harder than they should be. That is why so many people struggle, not because they do not care, but because their environment keeps pulling them in the wrong direction. How environment shapes habits. Habits are often triggered by what is easiest to notice and easiest to repeat. When a behavior is linked to a visible cue, it becomes more likely to happen. When it takes extra effort, it becomes easier to avoid. This is why a messy room can make focus feel harder. It adds visual noise, creates mental overload, and makes it easier to drift into distraction. It is also why a clean, simple setup can make it easier to stay consistent. The environment does part of the work for you. Think about it this way: if your goal is to read more, keeping a book on your nightstand is more effective than storing it on a shelf across the room. If your goal is to drink more water, keeping a bottle within reach is better than hoping you remember later. Small changes like these reduce friction and make the right action easier to choose. 5 ways to redesign your space for better habits. Remove friction from the habit you want to build. Make the good choice easy to start. Lay out workout clothes, prep your workspace, or keep healthy snacks ready to grab. Keep cues visible. Put reminders where you cannot ignore them. Leave your journal on the desk, place the guitar in sight, or keep your water bottle where you work. Reduce distractions. If your environment is full of temptations, your attention will keep getting pulled away. Put your phone in another room, clear visual clutter, and make it harder to drift into low-value habits. Make the good choice the default. Arrange your environment so the habit you want is the easiest option. Put fruits at eye level, keep your planner open, or set your reading chair in a quiet corner. Align your space with your identity. If you want to become a disciplined, focused, healthy person, let your environment reflect that goal. Your surroundings should remind you of the life you are building, not the one you are trying to leave behind. These changes may seem small, but they create momentum. When your environment supports your behavior, you do not have to fight yourself as often. Better habits feel more natural because your space is already guiding you in the right direction. Closing takeaway. Your habits are not built in isolation. They are shaped every day by the world around you. The more your environment is designed to support your goals, the less you have to rely on motivation alone. So do not just ask, how do I become more disciplined? Ask, what in my space is making discipline harder than it needs to be? Then start there. Remove friction, keep the right cues visible, reduce distractions, and make the good choice easier. When your environment supports your habits, consistency stops feeling like a constant battle. Discipline becomes simpler when your space supports your goals.